Okay, right. So you were about to think of a great plan of what to do about your two friends that have just been arrested.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
but right.
tip of your tongue.
I feel
So
like I've got a lot older since then.
basis of a great plan, and I'm willing to be talked out of it, talked down, or we can throw it in the bin completely. But it's a police station, right? So in a way, obviously it's localized by that fact. So I think essentially the backbone of the plan should be we go in there, cause G5 causes his usual craziness by sending the disquiet onto someone.
Yeah.
And we just, while all the madness is going on, we just end, or maybe even say, like, I don't know, could we send, I mean, I don't see there being bars on the window, but we could check that out. We could get something to them that helps them escape or go in and help them escape ourselves.
Oh, the old key
Hand,
through the window.
yeah, or a Crichton hand while everybody's, murdering each other or shouting at each other, whatever it is that G5 does. Just a Crichton hand snakes in and bit of larceny on the lock and. I reckon the only way to start the plan is to get down there. Plan A all the way.
Well, yeah,
Right.
I mean, getting down there, it's you can find it various ways. It's a few miles down the road. There's a building, about 10 stories tall, white with the words "police" written up the side of it. Lots of white cars driving around.
He's 10 stories tall.
So it's 10 stories tall. It's I don't know how tall that is. It's not super high, but
No, but it's going to have like possibly a lift shaft or ducts that we can crawl around in and stuff as well, in service areas.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
there is. There's things that look like ducks, and that you'll have to do a bit of a surveillance on it. What are you
Yeah,
saying to
where
Michael?
we can plug ourselves into the power.
Is Michael coming with you, or are you asking him to go home?
I mean, as useful as he is, I'm not sure whether it would be useful in this particular scenario.
I
And if he
know. Let's keep an eye on him, though, man.
and if he gets injured, I mean, he's not going to be able to plug himself into the mains, is he? So,
He's got his red belt, but I don't know if that's high enough.
no, probably not. I mean, he can just terrify people though, which is very useful. He's definitely got some uses.
I reckon this requires more of that sort of subtlety, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, he's not subtle. No. I mean, look at him.
With his tuxedo robot onto.
He's a happy guy. He is, as G5 was saying, he is quite good at. He has got some useful skills in, disguising himself and that.
Oh, he does.
But yeah,
actually,
I mean, that's the trade-off you've got to make. He has proved himself to be a little bit of a loose cannon. But if he was,
Let's take him. Let's learn from him. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's got this far. Maybe he can disguise himself as a policeman or something like that.
Well, yeah, we could do the whole, no, that won't work, will it? Oh, like in Star Wars or whatever. I'm sure it's been done in various films. He could be arresting us and taking us to the cells. Although, he'd have to be new, like no one knows him, unless we find a policeman that's that's just and then just bump him off or tie him up.
Because can he mimic someone exactly, or
that's a question.
Yeah, pretty much. Let him just access his memory banks and think, let me just work out. Remember, what is it I can do? What is it I can do? yes, I know this one. It's not that. Just let me find the right memory.
Right, I think my signal's sorted now.
Do you think after this breakout, though, we might have to head straight for Rigel 7?
Ready the pilots.
The mimic takes on the physical characteristics of a human he has touched this scene. As with incriminate, the subject can be alive or dead. So it makes her a
We
success.
could kill her.
Yeah, the Promethean changes shape to perfectly resemble the subject, even down to her voice. He gains no special knowledge of her, however, and has to make the usual rolls to pass himself off as others. But yeah, you can, like you say, bump someone off or tie them up, or you just have to touch them.
Can I make a radical suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Can we not, like, maybe do this at a later date? I mean, just like, we're not do this tomorrow, maybe, or...
Yeah, we could meet Father first.
I want to meet Father, yeah. Because, like you say, if we have to, like, immediately leave the planet...
Yeah, we're missing out, aren't we? And that's not a good idea. Let's let them enjoy prison food. They're not costing us any money, so they're not affecting our resource stocks. They're being well looked after. And provided it isn't like that weird Star Trek planet that Wesley Crusher nearly got executed on for kicking a ball through a window. We should be all right with that.
You've seen what episode?
Yeah, I think worst case scenario is, they could get transferred to, like, some, prison rather than a holding cell.
Yeah, get them out later.
Yeah.
I might have to take some space rocks or something, man.
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Breaking space rocks.
I've enjoyed the 3 different lifestyles this planet has to offer.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're really. It's an experience for them.
Exactly. Yeah, they've really experienced
Life,
Octilion. Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine their book after this?
It's gonna be.
The chapter from Sinatra to prison in 3 days. When I was kidnapped by robots. I mean, I'd buy it.
It's going to be an entertaining read. Whether anyone would believe it. Yeah.
2 unlikely companions lifetime.
Well, I mean, they have been arrested. They are safe, fed and watered with a roof over their heads. So if you...
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're cool.
Cool.
We need foo-foo.
Right. Well...
Yep.
Yeah, you can... Well, but what do? Do you go to sleep down by the generator as you did last time? Or stay in the cupboard with Michael?
I mean, how roomy is that cupboard? Is it...
Are we intruding here, man? We need to do things.
I mean, like, if you just sort of standing still next to him, there's enough room. Might be a bit...
Yeah, well, that's all we need to do, isn't it?
I mean, it kind of is all we need to do.
No, just stand still.
Yeah.
It would be better, though, if we were closer to the generator, wouldn't it?
Oh, well...
I mean...
It doesn't matter. I mean, we're not really actually... Not got any health to get back on it, have we?
Well, I need to go back to the theatre then, really.
Yeah.
Oh, to get your appendage back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I reckon someone's killing it with a broom.
I go and reunite myself with my appendage and come back.
Straight away, or are you leaving that a few hours are you getting the full show recorded? Or...
Oh, right, yeah. Wait for the full show, After the show,
well.
I'll go back.
Well, yeah, I mean, Michael wants to go for a few more. Michael wants to go for a few more drinks before he goes to bed, so you hang around. He chats a bit more about how much he wants friends and how grateful he is for father's love.
The thing is, Michael, mate, the more you talk about this, man, the more you want to chill out with it, mate. You know what I mean? Just like, all right, you need friends, you want father's love, cool. just let it happen.
I don't need to tell everyone.
No,
I feel I should broadcast it to the world. He stands up on his chair. I love my father.
Oh God.
And I love my friends. And they love me. What are you looking at? He stares at some guy who leaps out of his chair. So yeah, it's an interesting evening with him, but at the end he heads off. Oh, are you going back to sleep in his cupboard with him?
Yeah, same as before. Set up the smoke alarm surveillance cam. If that's the plan, is that where we're going?
I think so. Is that you all up for cupboard dwelling?
Yeah.
Cool. You get
Suppose, man.
you get your hand back and you watch in your mind this recording, and your senses are telling you this guy can make noises with his mouth that takes skill and talent not many have. But so what? Yeah. But yeah, you leave your viewing appendages in the corridor. The scientists have gone home by now, but Michael's got himself, he's got a security guard to let himself in. Just the front door rather than the maintenance way. He gets...
Oh.
And you see he goes to sleep with just the biggest smile on his face. Good night, friends. Have a wonderful day.
Good night, friend.
Yeah, you get a night's sleep.
Shall we stab him while he's asleep? He's weird, man. He's just weird.
He is weird.
I think it's wrong for the world to have this. I think this guy's the mistake.
To be fair, in real life, he probably blinks. He's not just constantly staring at you like that.
Not as much as you'd think, but yeah, he's definitely blinked a couple of times.
No, man, I reckon he
hasn't stopped waving his hands though.
In an effort to sort of preempt future problems, he's happy now. It's almost humane. And it's just like
no, we need to find out more information. I want to find out more information. I think
find his brothers and the Ephialtes.
Well, this is it, yeah. So what I want to know is,
he is Ephialtes.
He's clearly aware of us. He's clearly aware, for some bizarre reason. He knows about us. But does he? He doesn't seem to. Does it? What does he know about Ephialtes and Bellerophon? He hasn't mentioned them.
No, he's not. I mean, he did actually as well mention that he thought he was the only one earlier in an earlier conversation.
Yeah.
So that's weird. Why has he got a connection with us and not them? Unless we are them. No, I don't think so.
No.
Spirits, man. Something to do with the other side.
These are all viable thoughts and ideas.
Something to do with the soul, man. Soul.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
So is he
King Willie, man. King Willie. He knows, man. The other side.
So is Michael going to live through the night, or is he dying?
I'm not up for shipping him.
Fair play.
I'm voting. Yeah, he goes.
You're
That's
outvoted,
my vote.
unfortunately.
I'm voting to keep him.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna remember this in my eidetic memory.
Yeah, you remember this moment. You wonder why.
The moment it all went wrong.
I don't know, man. I think this big. The moment we got in a crab shell boat, I think you could argue.
Yeah, it's been going wrong quite a lot.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you were being pelted with feces before that as well. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
Back the first baboon, because I'm going to argue that that's where it all went wrong. We could have made friends.
It was me, man.
Could we have made friends?
We'll never know. My
No,
guy was
no.
laser sword in the alpha.
Yeah, that was maybe not the best way of starting the
Was it
introducing ourselves to the local.
a
the
village full
locals.
of NPC baboons for you to meet? But no, they just get minced immediately.
All with their own individual personality,
Yeah.
detailed family history, and hierarchy, tribal colours.
That's it, man. That's why I like to scribble all these pictures quick for this. The Baboon King's already dead, then what the... Throw all these ring binders in the bin.
The whole campaign. We could have completed our pilgrimage by moving less than 2 square miles.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You were supposed to be playing the main campaign as humans, not stuck as Prometheans. It's like a bit of a joke at the start of game 1. Ha ha ha. Now that's behind you. Anyway, the next morning, the star rises above Octillion B.
Do we get a willpower for it rising?
You will get a willpower and a pyros if you need one. I think you're possibly all right.
Cool.
You hear around 7 people start coming into the building, and you see them on your appendages. The cleaners coming in to start the day. But then you hear like a sort of sound of engines outside.
Oh no!
Michael wakes up and he's like, not engines so much as jet engines, and you look out and there's something landing in the courtyard, like a kind of private, like a really upmarket version of your what are they called, UFOs, flying saucer. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, really. Michael shoots out of bed.
It's Fufu, man.
It's
Fufu's.
Father's done well for himself.
Yeah, there's a big group of paparazzi appear either side of this pod as it opens, and some guy who comes out who, unfortunately, I've not got a photo of him. He's a bit of a recluse, so he's a conehead style alien, a bit like Kiadimundi, if you remember him, a bit like him. But
yeah.
A bit of a smoother, pod head sort of thing. I'll tell you, I could give you a quick...
A bit of like a Dan Aykroyd style cone.
A bit between...
That's
Dan
what I
Aykroyd.
was thinking. Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah. So he's getting out of his flying saucer, and there's a big crowd, and he's being interviewed, and Michael's looking really pleased, and Father's here. Father, I can't wait to introduce you to him.
Oh, brilliant.
Father's the best.
I can't help feel that Father's flying saucer could get us to Rigel 7 quicker than our own, too. We might have to...
Oh, you actually just want to draw a conehead. I thought you were going to, might get Dan Aykroyd on there. Right.
Yeah.
Just superimpose it.
This is a photo from the set of Coneheads. It's just taken a while to upload. There he is. I'm sort of waving at the crowd there.
Is this area of his skull appearing like paper thin? Like it's been stretched? Like if you just pat it with a spoon.
I reckon it's probably a weak spot. Like if you were to put him in a sort of a headlock there, you could possibly squeeze him.
Or just with a knife, just cut it off the top, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have some
Just to see the yolk, man.
Although, just looking at his physique, I'm guessing that his species release a fair amount of testosterone. He doesn't look...
He's got wide shoulders.
He's got the jaw and the neck of a champion fighter.
Yeah.
Have you got to give us
He does, man.
a
It's
science?
the monobrow as well.
Athletics and intelligence. Let's see what you make of his physique.
Yeah. I eyeball his physique.
How much of it is his species and how much of it is...
Yeah, let's do this.
Right, yeah. You reckon that he's you know, for his species, he's in incredibly good health. You know, looks like he's...
Well, he probably injects nanobots.
You reckon he does something? I mean, he owns the company that, you know, bioengineering company. You reckon he's definitely had some work done. But yeah, he's looking good. Looking, you know, very commanding presence. And he makes
Right, we just need to egg him on. Yeah.
Are you going out? You guys just going out with Michael and going straight to meet him, or?
Oh, is Michael going out to meet him?
Well, he says he can do. He's up. He's got that sort of naive, sort of.
No, we'll wait here for Father.
Not
We don't want to be
paparazzi, man.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
keep the paparazzi at bay.
You're right. Let's keep.
Yeah. Tell him that you've got a surprise for him. In fact, well, actually, I mean, it'd be a surprise to see him because he'd run away, hadn't he?
Yes, I must tell him that I'm back. He will be worried.
Mm.
Yes,
He will.
I'll tell him in private that I have some friends for him to meet. He'll be so excited.
He will.
All right, well, he goes off. Are you leaving your appendages in place or getting them back?
Leave him in place. Actually, I want to see. I want to leave mine in place. Well, I got mine looking down the corridor, so I want to, you know, if he turns up with like 12 security guards or something, then we'll know that maybe he's not coming in peace. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm happy to get my appendage back because, you know, we're only concerned about that corridor now, really, aren't we? If, like you say, to come in with guards. So I'm getting mine back.
Right. Yeah, sorry, you're leaving yours in place. Yeah, G5, yeah.
Yep.
He goes off, and yeah, maybe 15 minutes, half an hour later, you see a sort of crowd of people coming down, him at the middle. He's got a couple of security guards with him, but you reckon he's always got, you know, he had a couple with him with the paparazzi. So you don't think that's too unusual. And yeah, Michael sort of running along beside him. He's got, you know, he's still smiling, this guy, but it's you know, give us a wits and empathy. See what you make of his demeanour at this point.
A slightly coy demeanour, wits and empathy. Couple of successes.
He looks a bit concerned underneath it all. He's putting up his, you know, very professional exterior, but
Ooh.
yeah, he's looking a bit concerned. There's a bead of sweat rolling down his cone head.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and eventually the door. The door to the storeroom opens up, and he steps in. And he's sort of eyeballing you. He looks kind of amazed at what he's looking at. My son tells me you are his new friends. Is this so?
Hello.
Hello.
He is.
I'm very
He
pleased
is.
to meet you.
He has seen us in his dreams.
He tells me such. Yes, my name is Fufu Banye. Who are you, and what brings you here to my son?
Well, we were hoping that you might shed some light on that. We don't know very much about who we are. We came here to find out.
You're robots, yet you talk to me. Yes, I see. I see this. You are not as you seem, are you? I guess others just think you're mindless robots. But you're not. You are more than that, I see.
Kind of.
Someone created you like I created Michael. He
Arguably.
steps forward to one of you. G5, you're in the middle, so it'll be you. Well, you're in the middle on my screen. I assume you are on all the screens. May I? And he takes your hand. Can I look at you upon your form?
Go for it.
He sort of looks incredible. Oh, this is remarkable. I've never seen it. Do you know where you were created and who created you?
No idea. I remember we the earliest thing I remember is waking up in a forest surrounded by space baboons. A forest which
space baboon thing made us.
we woke up in a temple in a forest that Michael has drawn pictures of. Michael has seen it.
He looks down at the pictures. This is where you woke up.
I don't remember anything before that, apart from this angel outside this building. It's as if I've been here, or Michael's been projecting his thoughts into my brain. I don't know. I'm very confused about the whole thing.
Linked. There is a definite link between you. Come, let me show you something. I cannot explain where you are from, but maybe it would help you. He starts leading you out down the corridor, and he tells, everyone's got to get out. So all the scientists sort of leave, and he takes you out the corridor and into the maintenance corridor where you came in, and starts going down the stairwell. He's telling you, yes, a few years ago, my company found something floating out there in space. It was something made by the humans. You have heard of these race, yes? Yes, it is my feeling that you were built by humans. I have been trying all my life to recreate their technology, and I've had no luck until, like I say, a few years ago when my company picked something up in space. Here, you get down the stairs and he throws the doors open, and let me just go through. You find yourself in this room, this huge, big sort of warehouse. What are they called? The things they keep aeroplanes in, hangars. Huge. And there's this. You come down these stairs here and onto this suspended walkway, and you can see just piled up on top of each other. I don't know if you can tell what they are, but there's hundreds of brains in jars.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Brains in jars.
And there's 3 that have been harvested.
There are indeed.
Well, they look cracked. Are they harvested, or are they? Yeah, they're broken.
They're broken. There's no brain in them.
Yeah. Well, is it these 3? Is it Ephialtes, Bellerophon, and Michael? That's
That will make sense.
Yes, human brains. Found they are centuries old, possibly even millennia. They'd all stored their brain in a quest for everlasting life.
I think they were on something.
Yeah, you
Perhaps
see
so.
Familiar names written underneath the I thought if I could clone one of them, bring them back, then I could learn their secrets, learn how they manage their technology and what it was that drove them from this world. I fear it is happening again, the darkness that takes the stars. I have seen it happen. Worlds disappear. I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to do was to save people. You have to know that.
I reckon the irony is the more you know, the more you cause the darkness.
Mm.
Well, the thing is, if this guy wants to know about the darkness and we desperately want to go to Rigel 7,
Yeah, well, that helps.
We don't.
is there a bargain that can be struck here with this guy?
Yeah, well, we'll explain to him that we were on our way to Rigel 7.
Well, as you turn around to explain to it, you realise he started backing up the stairs.
All right.
Oh,
Where are you going?
Forgive me. He turns around and starts sprinting up the stairs.
Oh, really?
Security guards bundle him out, close you guys and Michael in. You hear a lock.
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, we could forgive him, or we could just, smash all the brains in jars, see how he likes that. See how long it takes him to decide that maybe locking us in here with these brains was a bad idea.
Could it be genocide?
Wiping out the human race. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't know. How do I feel about genocide?
I mean, he's run off us. He just left us. Does it seem fairly comfortable here, or is it like a death siren going off, like self-destructing?
Who's he left in here? Is it Ozan Michael or just
Yeah,
Monks?
it's you and Michael, and he's looking puzzled at the door, sort of, Father, what is happening? But yeah, there's this walkway that leads to a stairwell at the back of the room going down, and just this pile of brains.
Right.
Except then you notice coming up the stairs.
Oh.
A couple of chairs.
Who are they?
You're
Don't
getting
know, but they look lively.
yeah, you're getting bad vibes from them as well. Like
Yeah.
serious.
Right. When we start powering up, can I start spending Pyros now for like a 3-dot ability next round or whatever?
You can, yeah. Anyone else starting to power up?
Well, well, you were saying before that. Well,
I'm the fire bolts at them.
Where's my appendage? Is what I want to know. How do I get my appendage back?
All right. Well, you can call to it, and hopefully it'll be back before these.
Yeah.
guys.
I'll do that. I imagine it flies really quickly.
Yeah.
All right, can I shoot at them
You don't have a gun.
with my
With
spark?
your arc.
Oh, with your arc. You can. Yeah, they're gonna start sprinting in towards you.
Bastards.
So if I get a couple of shots at them, that'll be cool.
Yeah, you'll probably get 2 shots at them before they're in charging range.
Are they any modifiers for advantage or anything?
No, just your standard roll, I think.
They look like we should be able to deal with these guys fairly quickly.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's only 2 names that you know.
well, yeah, exactly. I mean, are they?
Yeah.
I reckon FELTs.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're right, and that's Bellerophon. You see, his skin and bones seems quite translucent around his head, so you can kind of make out his brain in there, pulsating with rage. And it's just like they've got their disquiet turned to 11, basically.
Right. Okay. So that's a bit weird.
They're basically Prometheans that went wrong. Something in the experiment turned sour, and these things known as Pandorans were born.
As you can see, I've given one of them a shock, man.
All right.
The one with the more translucent head.
You're giving all
He's got 5 damage.
5 damage, you say? Right, that's fairly powerful.
A jolt to his skull.
Right. Yeah, well, that's going to stop him in his tracks. So, what are you doing? Are you hitting him again or hitting the other one?
Yeah, I'll hit the other one. If I can get another shot off, that's awesome.
Right, cool. What are you two doing? S1 and G5?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The other one.
Powering up and getting ready to move into, seeing as they've got, they're ready for fisticuffs.
Mm.
Yeah, powering up. I'm going to use power sync, which I'll have to roll for. But do I need to roll initiative or shall I activate the power sync now? Or?
What is the power sync again? Sorry.
It's one of my distillations or whatever. It's a 3-dot distillation. I draw power from a power source. I get 4 temporary health and 2 willpower on a success.
Right.
Now the question is, will that last? I'm assuming that'll last for the scene.
Yeah, we'll call so.
Right.
So yeah, if it's 3 pyros, then yeah, it'll have to be on your turn. So yeah, we'll roll some initiative.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna power up my Quill Assault while we're waiting for these guys to turn up. To arrive.
Cool. And what order are you stood in? Who's sort of the closest to him? Would you say?
I'm happy to be closest to him. I've got. I'm more the security droid, and I've got pretty high defense. I'm good with the laser sword. I'm happy to be at the front, unless ruin someone's plan.
So have you got?
Well, it's just that no. I mean, I'm powering up my armor, so maybe I should go at the front with my armor.
Is that some sort of spiky armor thing? Is it?
So Quill Assault is no. It's sort of. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. This one's a bit of a funny one. So it's an armor that is just it's a bit better than the spiky one because it seems to stay for pretty much as long as I need it. But if I run at them, and what I can do is I can activate it, and it sort of explodes and damages them. Yeah. This is what I'm thinking. So I'll do that. I'll power up my Quill Assault and I'll run at them once I've done that. But that's going to take a couple of rounds to power up. So maybe if you guys want to back off, that seems successful.
Yeah. So that's sorry. Just remind me. That's how many pyros?
Sorry, say again.
How many pyros is that going to cost you?
That's going to cost me 3.
Right, so yeah, that'll be on your attack that goes first. It'll be on your attack, in combat when you can cast that.
Well, actually, yeah. How do you mean?
Oh no, it won't, because you can spend 2 per turn. Both of you can. So yeah, you'll be able to spend 3 pyros before this. It's my 2 attacks.
Okay, right. Shall I roll mine to see if it works as well then?
Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's worked. So what was that again, Dave? That's G5. Sorry.
Quill Assault.
Yeah. Sorry. Is that attacking or is it like the?
Well, no, actually. Well, I think strictly speaking, the way it works is I think the non to activate actually, yeah. So that was actually the attack roll, really. So I rolled it a bit prematurely. To actually put the Quill Assault on, I spend my Pyros, but I don't have to actually do a roll, so it automatically goes on. And then I do a roll to activate it, which fires it off and hits people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the roll to activate it, is it? Oh no, sorry, that's the roll to attack.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the roll to attack, which I probably rolled a little bit prematurely.
Yeah, go on, Warren. Well, yeah, because you've not got his defense or anything on.
No, indeed. Yeah.
So yeah, give us your initiative first, and we'll see.
Yeah.
And you're stood at the front of the group because these guys are charging in, as it were. So
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm still at the front, and like I say, I have activated the armor, so that means I have. I've got an armor rating of 4/4, whatever that means.
4 bashing or 4 lethal. So
Oh, cool.
pretty good. And what's your defense?
Well, unfortunately, my defense and speed are now penalized by 2. So that is 4.
Right, okay. 4.
Yeah, which is a bit random.
Oh, it's not too bad though, but this guy, Bellerophon, charges in and kind of double fist. No, he doesn't. So he's going to body slam you to the ground, and he's rolling d20s. That's how serious he is.
Oh, wow.
Boom. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 successes. So that means you take 3 bashing damage, and you get knocked on your ass.
So that's 3 bashing damage to my shield. Is that what you're saying?
Hang on a second. No, I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? So your defense is 4. You say, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then you've got 4 armor, so that's going to absorb it. Right, so he smashes into your armor, but you hold your ground.
Oh, right, cool.
And his brother sort of girds his loins and starts running in. So it's the S1. Your attack. You've got this guy who's just smashed up against your friend G5.
Okay, so the power I activated failed, which means I just get nothing. I've spent the Pyros and it's gone.
Oh, right. Well,
Oh, shit. That's a bit crap.
But that's okay because I'll spend a couple of Pyros up in my dex stat by 2 points. What's this guy's defense? I'm gonna laser sword him.
his defense is 6.
His defense is 6, right?
Well, bear in mind, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm going to explode in a bit. Don't bear that in mind.
Oh, what is that? Is that a response to being hit? The quill attack.
It's not a response to being hit. No, it's something that I do on my action.
Oh, right.
On my...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might want to get out the way of his exploded quills.
I would.
Oh, damn! I didn't put the 8 again thing on. Well, actually, we can see if there's any 8s rolled there. There's not. So that success is... so that's 1 and 2 damage.
Right, so that'll be 3 altogether to him. Yeah. S2, you're next. I think you might be on mute, I'm afraid, S2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spark this mofo.
Right, cool. Which one, sorry? Grey or blue?
Blue.
Blue. Right.
That's 4.
He doesn't. Oh, hang on. Let me just double check something about these guys and what their relationship with electricity is. I'm pretty sure.
It's poor, man. It's not been good.
No,
Late.
I don't think they get powered up by electrocution, but let's just double.
I reckon he's just glowing like a Super Saiyan, ready to just...
Yeah. Right. Ooh. Electroshock therapy as Promethean trait. Right. So, well, what was? Yeah, I'm afraid you didn't do any damage. Then, in fact, electricity's healing them. So you will have seen that.
Right, my
So-
first roll, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So, yeah. So and yeah, if you've spent Pyros on it, we'll say you spent it on the first one, but then get the rest back.
Right, okay. And draw my sword and strike him.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. Yeah. Unfortunately, they are very
The laser
similar to.
sword.
cool.
Yeah, his
Right,
defense will
okay.
be. Are you going for the blue guy? Yeah, his defense will be 5.
Let's see. I see, my friend. Let's see if I get lucky. No. No, my friend.
Yeah, he just managed to dodge his super
I
buff pecs
reckon.
out of the way. Right then, G5. It's time for any kind
Right.
of
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to explode just at this moment, since I'm surrounded by my friends. So instead, I'm just going to say, look over there.
That's the one, man.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
have all
look at-
waited.
That's the one we all know and love.
Yeah, look over there, guys. What's that? And 3 successes. Let me just remind myself how this works. Can you remember how this works?
I think it's basic. Oh no, it's
They have to-
versus their.
It's against their something.
Yeah, I think it's their wits and composure, or is it composure and resolve? One of the two. This is a merit, isn't it? This is a merit from the.
Chronicles of Darkness.
Right.
Got it here. It is wits and composure.
Right.
And this is against whatever his name is, Epithelium.
The grey one, you mean, or the blue one?
Yeah.
The blue one's the one that's punched your armor.
Identify yourselves.
I think the grey one's just still running into combat because he was.
Oh, okay. Or the blue
he
one
was
then, yeah.
being healed by electricity. So the blue one, yeah. Right. Let me go to the advanced roller for this. 1, 2, 3.
Swine. No, that's enough.
Oh no, sorry. Oh,
Flip it out.
right. Hang on, no, because he's rolling too many there, so I've got to have to roll that again. That was just a mild stopper for you. 3 successes.
Well,
no, he just shakes his finger. Not today. And he's gonna.
no, he's no fool.
He's gonna bring down a double-handed pillar strike on you. What's your?
Hang on a second. Just to be clear, that was a reflexive thing. So that wasn't my action.
Oh right, that was.
So I still get to hit him.
Right. Oh, no, no,
So, yeah, but well, actually, do I have to take time to draw my weapon? I hadn't drawn.
No, that's a
No.
It's another
Cool,
reflective one, as we looked up before the game. There's no limits, it seems, on how many reflective actions you can.
No. So I stab him up real good. With a bit of the old boom. Oh, look at that. I've actually struck him. Oh, no, I haven't, because I didn't put the flipping. Oh. What's his defense? Sorry.
You're.
I'll get the hang of this eventually.
The third attacking him, so it is a 4, his defense.
Well, that's not too bad. Oh. I'm not very good at hitting people.
Right, so he is going to bring his double fist down on you, I'm afraid. What's your defense?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I have got my armor. I've still got the armor though.
That's what you want.
How much did he do? How much damage did he do last time? To the armor.
So the armor, I can't remember. Scroll back.
Because I've got nowhere to keep this on my sheet. I'm going to have to keep this in like a text file. 3. So 3 bashing, yeah?
Yeah. Let me just go check something.
No, not 3 bashing. 3 lethal, surely. I know.
What a pillar fist.
Yeah, 3 stroking damage. 3 caressing damage.
Yeah, they look fairly well stacked, don't they?
They do a bit. Why am I so bad at lightsabering? Right, so when you attack with your lightsaber, you use dexterity. Why is that?
Because I've got finesse.
That's a merit, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should have picked that up. How much did that cost you?
Oh, I can't remember. Let me have a look.
Is it not on the sheet? Does it not have the dots next to it? Did you not put the dots
Yeah,
on?
it does. It does. But I don't know how much they cost per experience. Sorry, but yeah, I can certainly tell you how many dots. Fighting finesse, 2 dots.
2 dots.
Right.
Right. So just very briefly, GM, what do merits cost? How much do you need to spend? Can you remember off the top of your head?
2 per dot.
2 normal experience, standard experience.
Yeah, normal.
Right, because I might have to pick up fighting finesse so that I can actually use my dexterity instead of my strength.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, because my strength is poor.
What's your defense though? Is that mighty and strong?
So my defense is 4 because I've still got my shield up, which apparently reduces my defense for some reason.
Right, okay. He's got the 8 again on his pillar attack, so that's 2 rerolls. Ooh, just 2, so I think that's absorbed by your armor, isn't it? Or
Yes, well, it will be. Yeah. So that's. Hang on a second. So what did I take last time? I took 3
bashing damage.
3 bashing damage.
Yeah.
Out of 4.
Oh.
And he's just done 2.
Yeah.
So
has he destroyed your?
I think he's destroyed my armor. I'm assuming that's how that would work. And done 1 bashing damage to me. Bashing damage, that's like the hardcore damage, isn't it?
No, that's the.
Oh no, man.
No.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh, that's what that's.
Oh no, so it won't have destroyed my armor because it was right. Sorry. No, it was 4/4, so that's 4 bashing and 4 lethal.
Right, sorry, no, it doesn't mean when it absorbs it. It's not. It doesn't take that damage. It sort of takes.
Oh, does it not?
No, it's from you. So you've got a suit of armor on now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what does that do?
It just means
nothing.
They've got to do over 4 damage to do any damage to you.
That's awesome.
Right, yeah. So they haven't actually done. And he's just been sort of pounding away on.
I see. That's brilliant.
Shitting aside. And
You carapace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. So that was him. So his brother's now by his side. He's going to charge you again. So your defense will have gone down 1 for this. Right, he has hit with 1, but this isn't doing damage. This is knocking you prone. Oh, that's another 10. So, yeah, 2 success. So yeah, he's knocked you on your ass, but not done any damage to you.
It's fine.
S1, you've got 2 guys now, and you've got a friend down.
Right. Which guy? The blue one's already been hurt, hasn't they?
No. No, he has. Yeah, he got a bit of a lightsaber chop from you, S2, didn't he?
Okay, I'm gonna swing.
No, I didn't hit him.
I'm gonna use a willpower and up my stats by 2 dots, so that'll give me +5. But what's his defense?
His defense is 6.
So I'll be -1. Okay.
Yeah, no, I need to put willpower into my strikes.
1 second. Right. Come on, man. Oh, well, 3.
Right.
3 damage.
Yeah. You give him a slap. Did you laser sword him last time? Then.
I sparked him, so maybe it's still that damage that you shouldn't have taken.
No, he's realised that was more of a healing damage. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever done to him in his life, so it took him by surprise. Let me have a look. Someone no G5.
I had a go but missed.
Right, yeah. No, S1. You did 3 damage to him in the first round of combat with your laser sword.
Right, okay.
Right,
so
he's
take another casual 3 there.
Yeah, so he's looking a bit horrified at that. In fact, well, it's round to US2 before he gets to do anything.
Okay. Right, I'm going to put some willpower into the strike. And I'm going to, use some Pyros to increase my strength by 2. So 2 Pyros for 2 strength. And willpower. So 3, so it'll be -2, isn't it? No, still managed to miss.
Did you put a willpower and 2 Pyros in? And what's his defense now, GM? Is it 5
It'll be 5 now, yeah.
So you'd have broke even. You shouldn't have
right.
negative modifiers.
Oh, right, so I'll just roll it again.
Yeah, you should roll it again and destroy him.
Right, there we go.
That is good. Right, yeah, that has cleaved one of his arms. Not quite off, but it's hanging on by a thread. And he goes out and looks at you with a look of pure rage. G5, you all lay on the floor between these two guys.
I'm tempted to explode. Do
it.
Do it. Well, yeah. You might get hit. In fact, you will get hit. Well, you might not. Right.
We'll be all right, man. We'll take our chances.
Yeah. Right. Let's do this.
Plan A, man.
Right. So let's roll the quad assaults. Right. So as an instant action, the character may fire portions of her armor at everyone within range. Since doing so causes the armor to rip away from the character's body, the character suffers 1 point of lethal damage. Ow! Roll dexterity and athletics against everyone within 20 feet. Defense applies.
All right.
Subtract the highest defense present from the roll. What?
Right, so you're only rolling it once, but you're using the highest defense. So theirs is 6. I think that's probably the highest.
Yeah, mine's 6.
Right. Okay. So let's do this. Quad assault. Oh, I'm going to put some will into this then.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, 3 successes. Well, that's good. Wish I hadn't put the will in. Right. Okay. So. Right. For the purposes of the attack, the fragments count as a weapon with a damage rating of 1L. What does that mean?
That means if any successes, like your lightsaber has 2, if you get a success, it'll get an automatic extra 1. So that's actually 4 lethal damage to everyone around.
And is that to all of us?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Not utterly over the moon with this power of yours now.
Yeah, but surely
it must have killed it. 4 lethal damage.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, you know, I was feeling us feeling, you know.
Reckless.
Plan A's backfired big time, man.
Surely that's polished off Bellerophon, though.
Bellerophon is not looking good. He looks like the life is leaving his eyes very quickly.
What's my guy doing at the time? Michael, is he just cowering?
He's on his knees in tears. He doesn't know what's happening.
Oh,
His world's coming to pieces.
dude, get off your knees, man.
Are these his brothers? Are you fighting?
Oh, I feel sorry for him, man.
I don't, man.
Well, Bellerophon, one last strike at your prone body. G5. He's coming crashing down. No defense, no regrets.
Right, so now my defense is less because obviously I fired off a load of. Well, actually, no, it's more. So weirdly, my defense is higher. It's now 5, but my armor rating is now only 2/4.
All right. Well, you're prone, so he's just basically stomping on you.
Oh, bastard!
He's got a 9, but it's 8 again. So take 1 point of Jesus. His dying blast. He just pops you for a casual.
1 point of Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
1 point of Jesus damage.
No, even that's absorbed by your armor.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, his fist lands on you and he gives you a look of rage. His brother seems to like suddenly he just starts dropping out of existence, you know, or falling through the floor or something. Give us a wits and composure rolls to see if you can spot what's happening.
Is this an occult thing?
Wits and composure, did you say?
Yeah.
Where's my composure? There it is.
Cool. S1. You.
Oh, I know exactly what's happening.
Right. Well, yeah, you see G5. It's like he's turned into an ooze and he's sort of sliding between the cracks in this giant walkway you're on, and it's kind of coming out a bit, you know, sort of T1000 style, only a bit more I-core, and he sort of slimes out underneath this handrail, holding on like some kind of monkey, just leaving his brother to die.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, right. Well, so he's snuck
Coward.
off. Now he's down there. You can't see him. But you have got this one guy who's very close to death in front of you. But the look in his eyes tells you he's not going to stop pounding until that last point of aggravated damage has filled his box.
No, it looks a bit like Rodney from Only Fools and Horses. I've noticed in his.
You know, maybe it was his brain that they cloned. You know. Right, so it's back around to you, S1. Are you finishing him off?
What sort of defense has this fool got? Is he still on his 6 defense, or has he got minuses now? And
yeah, I suppose he might have had minuses before. Yeah, or is it? I don't think it is the defense.
it doesn't affect your defense, no.
No. So yeah,
Okay, cool. So I'll put a willpower and 2 pyros in, which will give me 5, but his defense is 6, isn't it?
Let me just quickly double check that so we know. Wound penalties. Subtract this penalty from every action, including rolls, but not including stamina rolls. Stay conscious. So no, it doesn't. It doesn't affect your defense.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good thing, man. I mean, the closer you are to death, the more likely you are to be killed. It'd be a bit, that'd be harsh.
It would be a bit stuck.
So his defense was 6, wasn't it?
It is, yeah.
Right, so I'm -1 on this attack.
Nice.
He takes a swift 5.
Yeah, you drive your laser sword straight through his skull. And the spark of Azoth that he was clutching to escapes into the world.
Oh,
Can we absorb it Highlander style?
there can be only one.
You might be able to absorb his pyros,
Oh,
but I think that might take a specific skill actually.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you just see it disappearing. S2. One guy's dead, the other one's monkeyed out under the thing. Do you go after him?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, right, is he? Can I just stab through the floor at him?
You can stab it where you think he would be. So give us a wits and athletics. The old athletics roll to see if you know.
The old waft. Let's. Sorry, it's checking it out.
Right. Yeah, you think you could generally guess where he would be, so yeah, stab at the floor. He's not got a defense, but the floor's going to be the equivalent of 2 points of armor for him.
Right, so I will willpower it and still have +1.
Oh no, so the armor comes off your the damage that you do.
Oh,
So yeah, so roll
right.
with +3. Jesus Christ! Right, so yeah, it absorbs 2 of that 8 damage you've just done, and he 6 points of lead right, yeah, to his exposed underbelly, and he's clinging upside down.
No time for you to hang around.
Oh yeah, he's going to have to make one. It might not be time for him. He might plummet the last little bit.
You need to know when to let go.
No, he swings down, but one hand just grits in. Oh, he's not gone yet. I hate you. I hate all life. Yes. So yeah, G5. It's you.
Yeah, I mean, so can I? Yeah, I can hack at him. Can I?
Yeah.
He's not going to stop. He's not going to be happy. I mean, to be honest, we're doing him a favour.
yeah.
Yeah, you've pretty much, you can see where he is from where my guy stabbed, and you know you can get a stab in against him.
Yeah. So, what's his defense?
Nothing. You're just going to sort of stab next to the hole that he made. He's not had a chance to move.
No.
Get himself to safety. Probably
Splat.
should have let go. Well, it's another 3. He's still
Just
hanging on. Yeah, because the thing's acting as armor for him.
Oh right, yeah.
So 2 points to get through the floor.
I'm with you.
1 point to get into him. So he is getting a chance to move. So it's back around to you, S1. If you want to do a athletics, see if you can guess where he'll have got to.
A quick athletics, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
S1, by the way, your picture hasn't moved in the last quarter of an hour.
No, I know this.
No.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, I thought you were just being very indifferent to
Just
the general mood in the room.
I've been waving my arms around mimicking sword strokes, but although I'm hyper aware, I'm not moving.
right. Well, that's a good roll. You know exactly where he is, really. So you reckon if you wanted to, instead of stabbing through the floor, you could stamp and on his fingers, or sort of kick out at his fingers.
A kick could be dexterity and brawl.
Yeah.
Go on. I've not done any brawl.
Yeah, brawling.
Although I'm way better with my lightsaber, so
You could lightsaber down and
yeah.
his
You
hand
know
off.
what? I think there's no point in messing with this guy. He might have weird powers. I'm gonna lightsaber him. Has he got any defense?
No, but yeah, again, there's be the armor of the floor. Oh,
So that'll be 9.
so it'll be 7.
Right,
but it'll
yeah.
be more than enough to
Wow.
chop his arm off, and he goes plummeting to his death. A couple of hundred. Well, he dies first and then plummets. Plummets to his
Good to know the
mutilation.
order of these things, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got to die before he was fatally killed.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go. So you turn to Michael. He's looking confused on his face. Were they my brothers? Do you think? They weren't.
Yeah.
Sort of. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think they were very nice
You
people.
have no soul link with them, though, and you do with us.
That's very true. There's obviously something missing from their brains.
There was something wrong, but Father, he could have put them right. Why did he shut us in here with them? Father, he runs up to the door and it's locked.
Right, is there like a panel or something I can hack here?
There is. As you go to walk over, a siren starts going off, and the red light you were thinking of earlier starts going. But yeah, there's a door security panel that, if you get 3 successes, you'll need to open it up from an intelligence and.
This is with my hacking ability as well.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
Right. Give us another roll to get the final success. So it's taken a bit longer than you would have hoped. Michael's getting a bit more agitated.
Michael, just chill out, man. Chill out, you're putting me off. Right, it's cool.
Father, why have you let us in? You managed to hack it and the doors slide open, and as it opens up into the sort of maintenance tunnel, the sirens and alarms going off all over the place. What are you doing? You can see, everyone got, not excavated, what's the word? Evacuated before you went down to this place. So the place is empty, apart from you guys. Where are you going, or what are you doing?
I think, nevertheless, we need to head for some kind of service duct or something,
Somewhere with a healthy supply of healing electricity.
Something with a healthy supply of healing electricity, yeah.
So we get these spikes out of my body.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm wondering if, our humanoid companions, I'm wondering if it is just a case of now out of the duct and into Daddy's UFO.
And off the police station.
Anything. Michael, can you fly a UFO?
I don't know.
Come on, Michael, be useful.
He has never let me flown. Perhaps if we could find some kind of manual, I could study it and learn how to use it. I'm a quick learner, very smart.
That sounds dubious, man.
Yeah.
Faster than light travel and a quick browse through the instructions book.
I don't know. Maybe he's got some amazing power of learning.
He could do. He could do. Well, do we want our humanoids back, or are we just abandoning them?
Honestly, I'm not that bothered.
No, man. I would like to. You can't just leave humanoids lying around, man, willy nilly, man. You've got to keep them in, you know, in order.
I don't know.
In a collection.
You know.
Suppose
I mean, one of them
in the lives, though, won't we? I don't think they really.
Well, one of them is a.
Should we get them back and then assign one each, so we've got like responsibility over each one? You know, like.
How are we going to get them back? One of them is the space pirate.
It's their fault.
So you know he can. He's probably going to. He was probably always going to end up in jail at some point. I mean, the other one's a nice.
But he could end up turning. He could end up turning like prosecution witness, man.
Okay,
we need to make sure.
Take him out of there and take him with us. I mean, it'll be unexpected. I don't think Fufu's going to be expecting us to break out of his lab and go and raid a police station.
He's definitely not going to be expecting that.
He's not going to be looking for us in the police station.
That's a very good point.
To hide
yeah.
In the police station.
Yeah, there's a logic there.
Right. So you want to go somewhere with electricity.
Yeah, I could really do with
Well, I mean, you are pretty much in this corridor where you started off, where you were getting powered up from there. So I suppose it would be a fitting place to end it at the same place with you recharging your health again.
Yeah. Come full circle like Rambo.
Exactly. You've completed all the missions.
I imagine it's probably around about this point that my appendage finally catches up with me.
Yeah. As you open the door, it sort of slaps you on your head and then merges into you. Right, cool. Let's get some experience for that because I feel things have been done. Right, so let's have a look. So get 1 point of normal experience for finishing the game. And not storming off, I suppose. I don't know what you would.
I don't know, man. You never know.
Yeah, it might well happen.
My Wi-Fi could have stopped me.
Well, maybe it is. It's the lure of that one experience that keeps you all to the end.
Keeps us keen.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I have nearly walked out, man.
Yeah, maybe you were logged off for a bit, so you don't qualify for the full game experience.
Oh, right.
You get like 3 beats, man.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I mean, S1's only semi-present as well, so
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my frozen image.
It may well be.
Yeah, no, you should leave this, man.
It's slightly freaking me out.
Eyeballing, man.
Dude, I used empathy. There was a lot of empathy going on, and that's my ellipsis. Do I get beat for that? And I also resolved the condition, which I believe I get a beat.
You did. You resolved the condition. You were inspired, weren't you? That was one.
That was the one.
Yeah. Was there another? Did people get some other kind of condition? I don't think so. I think I might be tripping there. Your ellipsis, you would have got.
And yeah.
You should. Well, you were on full willpower anyway.
Was it Pyrus? I guess.
It's willpower, and you're on full. So
yeah.
I'll give you a beat though, because it's not fair you get nothing for doing that.
This is courage. Is there? Could I got some will back for that? I don't know how courageous my captain has been though. He stepped forward to laser sword fight Rodney Trott. I'll give up on my bartering at that point.
There's a bit of self-preservation there, I suppose.
Yeah, and we were in greater numbers. I don't think that was that courageous.
In terms of, no, we'll do the normal stuff first. So, aspirations. You had your aspiration to, what have you been? To meet with Michael and hide in the cupboard and all that sort of stuff at the start of the game. You fulfilled that aspiration. That's one beat. Another beat for coming back with him and trying to confront.
Is this all of us? Sorry, I missed a bit.
All of it. Yeah, get one for the first bit, and one for the second bit. Meeting with Fufu, talking to him, taking lethal damage in the rightmost box. Did anyone get that far?
No, I didn't. Everyone else did, didn't you? Because courtesy of me.
No, the only damage I took was courtesy of you, and that doesn't go into any of the minuses for me.
Oh, does it not?
No.
You and your big health bars.
Yeah, you need to be dealing more damage to your friends to farm.
This is it. I was thinking of you when I was doing that. I was trying to get you experience.
I realise now, man.
Turning any failed roll into a dramatic failure. Did you do that once? S1, sorry.
No, I didn't because it didn't have the red. It didn't have a red failure on it. I did.
It didn't meet the criteria.
But I didn't take the opportunity because I didn't think it'd have helped with the flow of what was going on.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I opted to avoid that as well.
Right, and each get 2 for role playing and tactics. So
beats.
Beats, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Right, so how are you looking on normal experience then? Before we go over to vitriol.
5 standard and a beat, I think.
I've got 7.
Pretty good. I'm rounded up. My experience is rounded up on 8.
Right, sweet. Right, vitriol. Has anyone? What have we got? Not resisted torment. So it's just the milestones. Now, did I give you all a couple for a minor milestone for figuring stuff out?
You give us all a couple of vitriol beats for meeting Michael and
yeah.
So you've given us 2 already today.
Right. I'll give you another one for finding out about Pandorans, which are what these 2 guys were. When the experiment goes wrong, Rodney Trotter appears.
They've got a name, have they? Pandora.
Was that 1 for that?
Yeah, 1. So 3 in total over the course of the game. So how are you looking on vitriol?
3 beats, 3 vitriol.
Right, cool.
3 beats, 1 vitriol.
Well, I reckon it's going to be another game of in this role at least. So you should have quite a bit by the end of this.
How much is it for an attribute point?
4 of normal.
And it's 2, isn't it, per merit dot?
Yes. Yeah.
So I might, like I say, I'm going to have to pick up finesse. Was it finesse?
Yeah, I think fighting finesse.
Fighting finesse. Yeah, I think that's overdue.
Yeah, it could be very useful that for you. Let me look, see how many dots that is.
I think it's. Did you say it's 2?
I think it is. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, 2.
So excellent.
Prerequisites: dexterity 3. Yeah.
Have you got them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Cool.